The Mercedes-Benz S-Class W220 was the first car in history secretly designed to be cheap instead of perfect. In 1998, this $90,000 machine was sold as a miracle of German engineering. But behind the silver star, a dangerous trap was waiting. To make more money, Mercedes used thin, low-quality steel that began to break down from the inside out. Without warning, these luxury icons would fall to the ground, becoming useless piles of old metal. Today, the car that once carried presidents is worth less than its own tires. The BMW 7 Series E65 was the next great failure. In 2002, this car was supposed to be the most advanced machine on the road. It was the first car to use a complex computer system called iDrive to control everything. It looked like the future, but it was a digital disaster. The software was full of bugs that could freeze the entire car while driving. On top of that, the engine leaked oil from parts that were almost impossible to reach. Owners had to spend thousands of dollars just to fix tiny rubber seals. Within a few years, a car that cost $80,000 became a nightmare. The Range Rover L322 was built to conquer mountains, but it couldn't even survive a city street. In 2002, this $75,000 SUV was the ultimate status symbol for royalty. But under the skin, it was a mechanical time bomb. The air suspension would fail without warning, leaving the car stuck on the ground. The transmission was too weak for the heavy body and would often self-destruct early. Because the repair costs were so high, these symbols of wealth were abandoned. A car that once ruled the road became a permanent resident of the repair shop. The Maserati Quattroporte was a $110,000 masterpiece with a soul built by Ferrari. It was the loudest and most beautiful sedan in the world. But it had a secret weakness: the DuoSelect transmission. This racing technology was too fragile for normal roads. It would wear out its expensive clutch every few thousand miles, leaving owners with bills that cost more than a new car. Within years, these Italian icons were selling for the price of a used bike. The Bentley Continental GT cost $150,000 and promised royal luxury. However, it was built with a vacuum leak problem hidden deep inside the engine. To fix a simple $50 part, mechanics had to remove the entire engine. This $10,000 repair cost destroyed the car's value overnight. The Jaguar XJ X350 was made of expensive aluminum to stay light and fast. But the metal reacted badly with the paint and air suspension, causing the car to sink and the body to bubble. What was once a $70,000 British icon became a cheap, peeling mess. The Aston Martin Rapide was a $200,000 four-door supercar. It was stunning, but the back seats were too small for adults, and the technology felt ancient. It lost $100,000 in value almost instantly. It was a piece of art that nobody could actually use. These 7 machines prove that a high price tag does not mean high quality. They were built on a foundation of cheap parts and overcomplicated technology. When the luxury faded, only the debt remained. This is the dark side of the car world, where masterpieces become junk in less than a decade. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.